Oh, goodness. Oh, my. Oh, I'm so full. My belly hurts. How about yours? How does your belly feel? Dun 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 dun. Resizing stuff is weird. Dun 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 dun. I don't have it. What's up, y'all? Boom, 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 boom. Does that change the output? When I'm doing that, does that mess with anything? Do you even know? Are you guys even hip to all the information, dude? Boom, boom, boom. Alright, we got a level. We gotta get some levels. We gotta do things. Means resizing all this stuff. Gosh. I think that's right. Yeah. I think we got it, dude. I think we got it. Yeah, dude. This is gonna be a pain every time, I can tell. Whatever, dude, for the love of the stream, boys. Tier 6, we'll go with it. We'll run it. Dun, dun. Alright, center rift. Confluence, why not, dude? Alright, you guys remember how to play the game? I don't remember how to play the game. Oh, that's super cool, but we forgot something. We have to lower the resolution so that we don't frame drop every 5 seconds. What do you think of that? What do you think of that? You don't think of that. All you think about is yourself, okay? That's what's going on. Dude, we are super mana hungry, man. Super mana hungry over here. Why? Alright, these things are dope. Pretty good. Alright, can be reopened 4 times. Gold cost increased by 950% to 1050% each time opened. Can we close these? If we close this, does that stop that? No, it doesn't. Okay, good. We don't need to have all that open. We can close that too. And we can close that. Alright. Something was causing an issue. 200 gold to open, first time. What are you doing? Just open it. Just open it, dude. 1928 gold to open again. Ah, come on. You can do better than that. We'll do 18,000. That's our last roll. Come on. 20 orbs of transmutes. I mean, that's, you know, that's big. That's it, though. We're not opening it again. 189,000 is too much. It's too much. Oh yeah, baby. Level 76 achieved. We're winning. Oh, we're winning. We're winning big. Nobody wins like we do. We're the only ones. Alright, so last node we took was that... What did we take last? We were over here. We took 30% increased elemental damage if you chilled an enemy recently. But now we're going to take... What are we going to take, Captain? What's this? Cast speed? No. Attributes, crit damage bonus. It's all crit damage and intel and then dex. But we're not shocking. We can start running into curse magnitude and stuff. Ooh. Why? Oh, you mean like the color and stuff? Wait, is that already a thing? Yeah, we already have that. Okay. No. We took all these already, right? No. No. So what do we do? What do we do, bro? Obviously we take these because that's the next. Yeah, because that just brings up our crit hit chance. That's like our biggest boon right now. This is where we are, bro hams. Oh, what's this? Well, this item is active in your inventory. Your next logbook guarantees a medved encounter in the revealed biome. I mean, whatever, dude. I don't know what that means, but we'll find out. It does sound dope. No, no, no. Uncanny? Well, it's not a can, so... Oh, gosh. Oh, no, we're frozen. We're frozen. We're frozen. We're frozen. Oh, why were we frozen? Why are we frozen? We're on chilled ground, aren't we? And it's not ours. Not cool. Not cool. Not cool, bro. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Yeah, take that, nerds. Oh, gosh. Real funny guy. Hey, guy, that was funny, guy. Get off me, get off me, get off me. Okay. They're like, oh, you want the special item? You don't even know what it does? Here's a bunch of challenging stuff.
Wait, which one?
Oh, no, 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 no. There it is, we got it. Whatever it is, we have it. How do you like that? How do you like them apples, Banana Man? We gotta move this secondary monitor over just a little bit. It's tweaking with my visuals. I'll just hide back here behind the wall of ice for a second, you know? Oh, get dunked on. We need mana. Cold take you, bro. So good, man. Nice. I feel like settings issues are going on right now, and I need to check them. Oh, look at all that. That's nice. We'll take that and that. The Apostle leggings. What's our options, dude? I mean, it's just a skill issue? Yeah, that's exactly what it is, dude. Oh, no. Yeah, it's a skill issue. That's why the settings... Just like even looking at them froze the game up. Woo! Look at that. Look at that. An unexpected disconnection occurred. Shut up. That's bull. That's a baloney, and the game knows it. Too balanced. Let's turn the sharpness up a bit, though. I mean, we should be fine, dude. Capped at 70. And, yeah, let's save it. Better put me right back in. I hopped into T15s on my Sork and I can do them, but not well. Yeah, dude. I'm glad you can do them. It's too hot to do anything, though. Dude, it was burning up all day, man. All day long. It's been super hot. I don't know how to live my life. I don't know what to do anymore. Alright, that feels more stable. Doesn't look great, but it feels more stable. Can we turn the... What if we jack the sharpness up? Does that... Like, what is that? What does that even do? 100% sharpness? It looks exactly the same to me. I don't care, dude. Oh, gosh. Get dunked on, all of you. Get dunked on. You're bad, kid. You're bad. Oh, no. Oh. You're all bad. Oh, no. Oh no, what happened? Oh god, the comments. Oh gosh, more mana. Oh god. Hold this frost bomb for me, thank you. Oh, give me that spear. Super dope. Weather app keeps saying it's gonna rain in an hour. Then an hour passes and it's like it'll rain in an hour. Yeah, I hate when that happens. Where they'll keep predicting rain and pushing it back, and then sometimes it just never rains at all. Vile vulture. Look at that, dude. Exploded in the air. That's so dope. My mana be looking like yours. Yeah, dude. It's just like you can't keep enough regen or something. It's pretty lame. It's pretty lame, bro. How you doing today, Sulcus, other than the heat, bro? Hey, Sirius, what's up, bro? How are you? Hello, fellows, how are you? Oh, that would have been cool if that one had exploded in the air like the last one, but no such luck. Wait, are we running? Our freezing mark's not working. These are on. How much spirit do we have left? We have 52 spirit left? Could we run mana, what you face it? Why am I dropping stuff? Don't drop things. What is it called? The remnant one that gives you regen? Hold on, let's go check. Let's go check. Hey, thanks for the follow, Corvus Morier. How unexpected. Let's see. Let's get the stupid mouse out of the way. All right. I don't know what this thing does, dude. Medved Saga. I don't know what it does. Stash it. Mana remnants. Run both clarities. I'm doing all right, Sirius. It's been hot today. I'm kind of full. My neck hurts. I've been dizzy a lot. Went to the doctor for my annual today, and now I gotta go in tomorrow for a bunch of tests. It is what it is. It is what it is. What do you think's better, dude? Clarity or remnants? Oh, I know I have one of them somewhere. A prayer rule? What do you mean by that? What does that mean? Are you cursing me right now, dog? We could run remnants. Okay, I see what you're saying. We could run both. But we can't run both because we've got all this stuff. But we can't use freezing mark right now anyway, so who cares? Might as well just like not run freezing mark. A prayer routine. I mean, kind of like I pray all day. But I make sure to especially pray at night and when I wake up. Obviously before meals. Every time anybody asks for it. Every time I think about it, really. So I don't know. I mean, if I had a prayer routine, it would be to pray without ceasing as best I can, right? And I'm sure as I journey deeper into Orthodoxy, like there's going to be a lot more, you know, development in the prayer area of my faith, right? Clarity 2 is 20 spirit if you don't have that socketed. Yeah, but I don't have any sockets left. What am I going to do? Put it in. I wish I could get rid of that. I don't even use it, dude. I guess I could get an unset ring or whatever. Post-nasal drainage is a big issue for me. No, I mean, mana remnants is enough. It seems to be doing the job. I just won't use Freezing Mark until I get my regen up some more. It'll be fine, don't worry. Oh. Oh. Oh, I see. Yeah, then that's what I'll do. That's what I'll do. Good job, Sulkers. Hey, Bedintro. How's it going, buddy? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Glad you're here. Love what you've done with your hair. Fantastic. You're welcome, bro. But yeah, no, I'll yeah, we'll see if we can socket that when we're done with this map. That's a good idea. I'm over here like, yeah, I don't know, like I know what I'm talking about. I have no clue. I'm not a pro POE2 player, guys. We're done with this map. I said when we're done with this map while I was done with the map. That shows you what you're working with here. High quality, Path of Exile 2, professional. Here for your entertainment, to teach you everything about the game he doesn't know as Sulcus tells him what to do. Fantastic, here we are. Glad you're here. Love you, you know. Prayer rules are typically for the baptized. I've seen my priest allow a catechumen to have one. Oh, there you go. There you go. You heard it here, ladies and gentlemen. It is a funny word to say, catechumen. It reminds me of cumin. Was there Clarity 2? Is that what we're talking about? Are we talking about a Clarity 2 up in this piece? Is that a 4th tier? I bet it's 4th tier. There it is. That would be right about there. Mana remnants, baby. Now we are out as we have maxed out our spirit, boys and girls. Boys and girls. Dun, dun. Your boy's gonna alter server at some point? I don't know. Cumin reminds me of chili, for real. Am I allowed to ask one if I'm an inquirer? Dun, dun. I did it my first time last week. That's a whole other world of prayer and focus. I don't know. I mean, you can ask your priest anything, dude. So, like... No. Corvus, we can't say things like that. You're denied. Watch your mouth and your content, son. Oh, let's see. That was a 6. Let's go a little harder. We'll do a little dance and we'll drink a little water. Oh, crypt. I kind of like that. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, everything's discretionary, right? And everything's real individual. Orthodoxy is a really, really individual faith. Believe it or not, you know, I mean, it's very corporate, you know, and very institutional, you know, it is a body, right? Like, but there's so much personal, you know, it's just very personal. It just really is. Oh! Oh, we got the Jim Cutter's Prism, so fantastic. I need a mirror. Do mirrors drop, or is that something you have to like make or buy? Like, how does that work? Sulcus, tell me about mirrors. Tell me a bedtime story about mirrors. Depends on your priest, how confident he is in you to deal with the spiritual warfare that comes with it. It's like my personal relationship with holds more weight. Yeah. You gotta get in them spiritual trenches, big dog. But the general's got to make sure you're ready for the battle. Because if you ain't ready, them demons will eat you up and spit you out like chewed babble gum. Oh gosh. Yeah, no, not the delirium mirrors, like the currency, man. Shoot up Babblegum. Yeah, I just made that up. Did you like that? That was good, dude. You heard it here first, folks. Babblegum. That's mine. That's mine. I got it on video. This was live. This happened. You can't take it from me. It's mine. Get your own phrase, losers. Woo! Yeah, dude. All right, let's see here. I feel like life is always a battle between the individual and himself, between what Christ wants for them and what they want. You're absolutely right, Sirius. I say that all the time. It's 100% true. There's what God wants and then what you want, and whether or not you let that get in the way. Straight up. It is legit, man. Thank you, intro. They copy an item, but they cost like 5k divine orbs. Yeah, but do they like drop? Like, can you have a mirror drop and then you're like rich? The aftermath of the Tower of Babel was like shoot up Babblegum, remembering Callidus 2068. Yeah. Okay, cool. That's what I need. I just need one of those to drop, man. What's the drop chance? Like 0.0000091% or something? Some cool number like that. That makes it sound awesome. Negative 5 million. They drop like one. Oh, wow, dude. Gangster. I need 2 to drop side by side. That would be a clip, dude. Right? Like something like that happens, y'all boys clip it, because I'm going to freak out. Give me 15, 20 seconds after it drops so you can get me freaking out real good. But that would be dope. That'd be so dope. Oh. Dude, we're just like, man. Just freezing everything, dude. I actually like this build. I do. It's nowhere near the strongest build I've ever played or anything like that, but we're not done with it yet, and it's super cool right now. So I noticed all the POE streamers that had like dropped off. Oh gosh, for the Diablo season are back. Ah, dang it. Oh, fiddlesticks. We're going back in. But anyway, I guess the Diablo update wasn't super good. That's a whole lot of damage right there. Why is this like this? Get out of there. Blow these things up. Get out of there. Oh man, that was sick nasty. Did you see that? That was not cool. I don't like it. We're going back in. Throw a bomb. Throw that. Throw a wall. Roll out. Throw a bomb. Throw a wall. Roll out. Run around the corner. Get him from the side. Roll out. Don't touch it. Get that waystone. Roll out. Oh, were you guys frozen? That's rough. Freeze. Got him. Super dope. All for a box. Diablo slowly climbing out a steep hole, you know? Yeah, I agree, dude. So our spiritual fathers are integral to ensure we walk that spiritual path righteously. Yeah, your mom. Ha! Got him, dude. Got it. No, you're absolutely right. Yeah, don't cry. My mother threw me out of the nest, dude. 5-week-old baby bird. Booted me out as she ashed her cigarette and told me to fly. I could smell the whiskey on her breath. And fly I did, right into the ground, face first. And that's why I'm so pretty. But enough about me. Enough about me and my wonderful mother. What the hell do those do when you find them like that? Whoa! Oh, they summon a guy. He shows up, starts asking you about your car insurance. Oh yeah. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Freeze. 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 We're not running out of mana now, boys. Freeze. 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 All right, let's frost bomb him. Frost wall. Little elemental weakness. Hit him. Gangster. Get wrecked, nerd. Did y'all see that nerd get wrecked? That was dope. Thane Leld's Rune of Spring. That sounds cool, actually. But yeah, I don't know what Diablo needs to do, man. I can sit here and make a bunch of... Well, their end game just needs to be better. How about that? How about more procedurally generated content in the end game? How about more difficulty? How about stop reusing all the assets that you've used in the campaign for your end game and add some unique ones? How about add more enemy diversity? How about come out with branching skill trees for the, like, you know, okay. So you've got your little linear ass skill trees in the game, right? Well, have each character have like 3 of those and have them just as branchy. Like, be a man. Be a man, Diablo 4, you know? Like, yeah, it was really cool to have like a mostly linear skill tree choice, I guess. But like, you had more options 20 years ago, you know, 25 years ago with Diablo 2. Like, come on, man. And Diablo 3 was nothing but chasing a set. Like, okay, what's the meta set for this class, this, you know, stupid season? Like, and that was the whole thing, man. And I'm sick of it, Blizzard. I loved your games, dude, and I bought all your games. And what'd you do? Nothing. Fuck you, Blizzard. But anyway, yeah, they could do that. Like, there's a lot they could do. I don't know, man. I'm not a video game doctor. I'm not here to cure the ails of Diablo 4, but it's just not going to waste time on this season. The last season was all right, but once I got to the end game, once again, I was like, wow, this is underwhelming and really boring. And I was starting to kind of feel that way about Path, but then they added all this new in-game stuff, like all these different, you know, storylines, and super dope. Super dope, good game. Reactions? Why would I do that? Aren't people getting sued over those? Did you not? Are you not paying attention? Dude, there's like this chick getting sued by some guy. A Frosty Laro guy on YouTube? No. Why? Why would I? Why? What? One divine orb? Yeah, baby, we'll take it. But yeah, apparently some chick, I think her name's Frogan or something. I don't know anything about her, but like, she's actually getting sued by a guy, and I don't know if it went her way or his way or whatever, for lazy react content. Like, she was reacting to his content, and I guess she like walked off several times and just left it playing, and like, I don't know what the details are, but it's just scary. I don't make any money. I can't be getting sued for react content. Oh, I guess I could do like positive reacts to, like, you know, priests talking and stuff. Say Christ is Lord, dude. I guess I could do that.
I'll have to see you. Have to be.
Yeah, I guess I could do that. I guess, man. Actually, I kind of need you to look into that bad intro and tell me what's going on. As my point man here, dude. Tell me if it's safe. Is it safe? I don't know. Cirrus, how long have you been inquiring, bro? Oh, that's it. We completed it. We did it, dude. Is she getting sued because she actively told people to avoid watching his channel while watching it? Yeah, that's right. I did hear about that. You should react to the Frostylero video on POE2. But I'm not a pro gamer enough to do that, man. If I start commenting on Path of Exile 2, other streamers are gonna be like, okay, so let's look at this guy who doesn't know anything about Path of Exile 2. I don't know. I'm not there yet, guys. I'm not comfortable enough. I'm not comfortable enough.
This is all we have. I will make you indeed.
I don't have to be a pro. I can give my terrible opinion that doesn't hold any weight. Well, guys, what I think is a Diablo 4 YouTuber. Gross. Hey, we're on YouTube, by the way, guys. We started that tonight. This is our first YouTube stream. If anybody's there, I have no idea. I don't see any chat. But then again, I could just be messing that up. But we are now multi-platform. So if they kick us off of one, you know, in the future, we've got another. Ah, no! You suck. You suck me. I suck, dude. Did you guys see what I just did to me right there? That was stupid. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. It's gonna happen again. It's gonna happen again. Roll out, roll out. Oh man. All right, let's try again. Dude, I've got to put a charm on for these freezes. They are the worst. And I feel like I get frozen more now that I'm using freeze skills than I ever did. Like prior. You know? Yeah. I may have to use that, dude. Do you know the name of it? I may have it, and if not, we can buy that guy right now. Probably. Because that is driving me insane. That's like the only thing that slows me down. It's like fighting fire with fire, but it's ice. Yeah, you gotta do it all, I think. If those reaction vids that blast people off on YouTube watched in real time, saw a friend forget me as he became popular. Alright, are we operating from your broken bias, your heartbroken bias, or I don't know. I mean, I don't mind doing them. I just like I need to learn all the ins and outs of doing it before I do it, so I don't like accidentally find myself in the middle of some nasty litigation that I can't afford. Like if I was some millionaire, you know, YouTuber or something, I guess it wouldn't really matter. Like pay somebody 10 grand and be like, oh yeah, sorry, I slopped all over your content or whatever. But I do remember hearing that. I think I was watching Asmund talk about it, and anyway, he didn't say anything about that particular part where the chick was telling people not to watch, but I went and kind of read a little bit. But I didn't go deep enough to be confident in it. Stating it works. I don't want you to say your opinions about the same stuff everyone was on about, or if you want to react to crazy church stuff or whatever. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I'll definitely give opinions, dude. You want opinions? I got opinions. You want opinions? I know a thing or two about those. Oh, yeah. Hey, you guys think I could talk my wife into going and getting me a fresh drink from the store? You think she loves me enough? Chat, I need your votes. Does my wife love me enough to go to the store and get me a new drink? Go ahead, put in your yays and nays, dude. Let's see what's up. Oh, we got one nay. Bad intro says my wife does not love me enough to go get me a drink. What else we got? I gotta say, dude, it's a little slow, but this build slaps. Alright, Sulka says, nah, you wouldn't get sued over that. They were actively trying to get people to avoid giving him revenue. Oh. Oh. That is against the law. That's actually like a criminal thing too, right? Interrupting the streamer revenue? By watching him through other means. Like pull up YouTube, look up a chat recommendation about a thing. The more controversial or hyped up, the better. React, clip, post to YouTube. That sounds like a job for bad intro. They're straight up just incriminating themselves. Well, nobody weighed in on the drink controversy. That's what I'm interested in right now. Will my wife get me a drink from the store? Oh, dude. See, I was talking smack. What was that? What damage was that? Was that chaos damage? Yeah, give me a couple streams to wrap my head around it, man, because it's not something I gotta prepare myself for it. But okay, guys, you talked me into it. I'll tell you what, at least one day this week we'll do a just chatting stream, and that's what we'll do. We'll line up the thing of the day to talk about. I'll look into it, and then I'll react to it. What does that do? Oh, what does that do? Oh, let's get it. Oh, and juice up the box? I guess people really like that stuff, right? They really like people being critical. But why would anyone care what I have to say? I'm a crow. Yeah, critical or funny. I wish I was funny. Wish I was funny. It's pretty funny. Or have smart takes on things. People follow you for those reasons alone. Oh, okay, good. Well, now I just gotta be those things, dude. I have to be intelligent, smart, or critical. Can I order any of those things off Amazon? I made my wife laugh. That's good. Ooh. Oh, that's not good. It's not good. Roll out. Oh, we did it. We did it. I'll tell you what, though. I guess I could see that being unlawful and not cool. Like telling people not to go watch your content and give you views, but to instead, like, watch it here instead. That's super lame. And you probably should get sued for that. You should be sued for this. So, I mean, I don't know. I haven't seen any of it or anything like that. But if that's what happened, then, you know, guilty, dude. Because all the rest of it aside, like, all you have to do is say, don't watch it over there. You don't want to give that guy views. Watch his stuff here. It's actually pretty terrible. I don't know anything about the dude or why this was going down, but That chick sounds like the worst kind of person. It's very controlling too, right? Like, that's super manipulative. Like, that's something that like a toxic wife does to her husband. It's really crappy. We don't like that. We don't like it. We don't love it. We don't want it. Ooh, perfect jeweler's orb. Christ is Lord. Let's get it. Oh, I can send you a video of that guy pole dancing in a church and you react, we clip it. It's like 3 or 4 people he sued for nothing. That and they all be losing. They don't like him because he's Jewish or something. It's really messed up. Like Jewish religiously, or like, is he like racially Jewish? Like, are they against the religion or the race? Or is it both? Oh, okay. I mean, obviously I only support one religion, and that's Christianity. And really just Orthodoxy. Like, I wouldn't endorse anything else, you know? But I'm not gonna, like, hate on someone. I'm not gonna hate on you for your views or beliefs and stuff. You can just be wrong. It's fine. You shouldn't be wrong, but, like, not up to me. I support not forcing my beliefs on other people, you know what I mean? Like, I let people believe whatever they want as long as it doesn't hurt others. Alright, so, like, I can agree that what you believe should not hurt others. But I also believe there's an impetus, almost a duty, that if someone believes something that's going to harm them, then maybe we should address it, right? So it's not always about other people. Sometimes it can be about the individual that believes the thing. So, like, if you were part of some religious group that believed that you should actively take heroin on a regular basis, intravenously on your own at home in copious amounts, obviously I'm gonna be like, Sulcus, you don't need to believe this, dude. Please stop, right? Because I care about you. I don't want anything bad to happen to you, right? But then we also have to ground morality because harm is defined drastically different these days. Yeah, but it's gonna be yeah, I think it's enough just that you believe this will be harmful.
As expected.
So, like, I'm a Christian guy. I believe that if you don't believe what I believe, that you're in for a bad time when you die, right? If I care about you, then I should tell you that. Otherwise, one of two things is true. If I don't tell you about it, and I believe it's important, then that means either I don't believe it, or I don't care about you. Right? So I think we need to define harm. You know, is harm just hearing something you don't want to hear? If that's what harm is, man, I've been harmed my whole life by a whole lot of people. So, yeah, no, I get what you're saying. I'm just saying, I'm real careful with those kind of statements, Sulcus, because of stuff like that. Like, you know, there are plenty of cults out there that had, like, old people sign over all of their possessions, you know, and things like that. And while possessions aren't everything, they would sign over their livelihood, like their ability to be able to take care of themselves the rest of their lives. You know, money and assets that they worked their whole life to have at this age. Things they could leave to their family, you know, birthrights and inheritances and things. Wait, what was the other stuff here? Hold on. Okay, yeah, good enough. Good enough for me. So, I mean, there's just a lot to it. Obviously, there's only so much I can do on stream and say, as far as beliefs go, but if I believe you're doing something or that you believe something that harms you, and I care about you, I should do something about that. Even if that means becoming polemical about your belief. Like, if you believe you should beat your wife, I'm going to be polemical, and I'm going to attack your belief, and I'm going to undermine it, and I'm going to try to convince you that this is not okay and you should not do this, and that it's a terrible belief, and that only dumb people believe this, or evil people, or whatever, because that's what's in the best interest of you and your wife, you know? So at that point, I would absolutely push my beliefs on someone. Yeah, that's what I mean. I'd probably do more more than just shame it, but yeah. Shaming it'd be the least of your worries. I catch you beating your woman, you know? Oh, we went too far out that way. I gotta come back this way. That's about our limit that way. Oh, get off me, dude. I was trying to do the thing, guys. Come on. I want to do the thing. I want to detonate it. I didn't pick one of these either. Charging room, why not? Who cares? Are they all gone? Get all these things out of the way. Come on, dude. Stop freezing. I didn't even look for the thing, dude. The freezing charm. Okay. Now where were we? We were somewhere over here. Can we get that far? Ain't good enough, dude. Whatever. Let's detonate it. Let's go. Boom. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, dude, come on. Vile robe. No. Why would I be wearing a vile robe? You have piqued my interest. Tell me why. Oh, no, no, no. Why is it like this? I'm not vile. What's up, stage? Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you, boss. Vile robe is level 65 energy shield armor with the highest energy shield of any basis. Really? I mean, that sounds good, but... What am I wearing? Agony mantle. There we go. I don't know that we're gonna beat this one. I think we might fail this map. What's up? What's up, stage? What's up, big dog? What's happening, bro? What's poppin', pimpin'? How's your mama and them? How you doing? Nothing much. Good. That means nothing bad. I'll take it, dude. I'll take it, bro, Ham. What do we got? Oh, dope, dope. Is this the last one? I think it's the last one here. Expedition complete. Doodly doo. You guys did it. I'm proud of you guys. Look, you guys completed the expedition, and I just want you to know how proud of you I am. Nodding off on the couch. Poor couch, dude. Under so much strain. You're welcome, dude. I always knew. You know, the dare guy who visited my school was nodding off. That's hilarious. Your dare guy was on heroin. Are you serious, dude? That's hilarious. I mean, that sucks. That guy should have been on drugs, but like, he also should have been a dare officer. He'd go in the schools and be like, all right, kids, if you have any drugs and you give them to me now, there won't be any trouble. We'll let it go, and, you know, we'll just have us a talk, and you just never do it again. Guy was just stockpiling on middle school drugs. Don't worry, it'll be our little secret. You don't have to tell your parents. I won't tell any of the administrators or teachers, you know, and none of the other police officers I work with will ever have to know. I'm giving you a chance because I care about you, and I just want you to be clean. All right, little Jimmy, you better have more of this next week. What do you mean, why? Because the more you bring to me, the less is on the streets, little Jimmy. We're saving lives. Now give me that 8th and take your ass back to class. He embezzled funds from the DARE program, bought drugs, got caught years later. That sounds about right. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. What a guy, dude. That's all. That's the kind of guy that runs for sheriff, you know. Wild. Oh, do do do. Dude, we're wrecking these enemies, man. I mean, like, we're dying a lot, no doubt. I guess because we don't have enough vile robe. One day, dude. One day we'll have a vile robe Sulcus. See, now I know something about Path of Exile 2. Now I can be like, did you guys know that the vile robe has the highest base energy stat, or energy shield stat in the game? And people are like, whoa, this guy knows so much about Path of Exile 2. Look at him go. Look at him go. Some kind of genius. And then I'll say something like, it just doesn't have any implicit, you know, energy shield or whatever. Big dog. And they'll be like, whoa. This guy really knows what he's talking about. I'm gonna tell him, dude. I'm gonna tell him, Sulcus. Thanks to you, man. Easy there, Tex. Calm down, boss. Chill out, dude. Slow your roll. It ain't gonna happen, Captain. Relax. Calm down. I can't wait for a new Pokemon game. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but like, I'm jonesing for some mainline Pokemans. And don't give me none of this ZA crap, because like, I played it, it's bad. Don't like it. Not my jam. Oh! It happened again, Grandma. Dragon Quest Monsters 4. Oh, I meant to look up Dragon Quest Monsters last night, bro, and I didn't. I'm a real scumbag. I'm a scumbag, and I'm sorry. But if you vote for me this term, I promise I'll change. We'll bring back my policy on drugs for DARE officers. Everybody knows police work better when they're high. And that makes you and our streets safer. Get him, get him. Freeze him, freeze him. We're gonna fail this. Oh, do you guys see that? We can get all the AI bots we want at Streamboo. Gosh, it'd be super cool if like Twitch would shut those fucking guys down and they would stop coming in here every time you stream. Oh, really? A white base? Probably better to roll it though, right? $80 or higher. It sounds like it'd just be better to roll it. Here we go. This is what's gonna end us. We're gonna die here. I just know it. I just know it. Get off of me, dude. We did it. I feel accomplished, honestly. I thought that was it, not gonna lie. Look, walking mines are pretty gangster. Roll the other way. You lose. Crafters buy them up fast. I believe that. I do. I don't doubt that a bit. Hey, dude, did my son stop watching the stream like he had a choice? Oh, that's messed up, dude. That's messed up. I'm gonna take his computer away, dude. Hey, you gotta support family. You gotta take your family 1/4 of a mile at a time. This guy's got fire breath. He needs a Mentos. Leave the PC. Cut off the internet. Like, oh, we don't have Wi-Fi anymore, guys. We just couldn't afford it. Now that I'm not a successful streamer, I only needed one more viewer to be successful. One more. Now we're destitute. Yeah, I feel that. They used to do me like that as a kid. My parents would take my Super Nintendo cord and stuff. I remember, dude. Speaking of kid, how's your kid, dude? Is your kid good? Is your kid good, dude? They're dropping them T8s now, baby. All right, let's get out of here. We did it. I always believed in us, especially you guys. Hey, yo, Adrian, we did it. Why don't we put those there? And this there. That's not where those go. Well, you were right, bad intro. She didn't love me enough, dude.
I will make use of this. Of course.
It just didn't happen. And what can I do about it? The answer is nothing. I can do nothing. Spoke to him earlier. He's basketballing or some such nonsense. Dope. When I was a kid, we were all insanely dehydrated. Yeah, dude, still am. Same, yep. Now everyone be carrying bottles of water. Yeah, they'd be reminding each other to drink. They'd be like, yo, bro. You got any H2O, bro? Speaking of, give me 5. It's time to hydrate and, it's time to hydrate aggressively. Listen. I'm off screen. Hold on, let me hop over there. I'm gonna hydrate aggressively. You understand me? Let me get real close here. Hold on, let me walk up to you. Hold on. Oh god, half my body's gone. Don't worry about that. We're gonna hydrate aggressively. Hose water, yeah, that was the thing, dude. Had drink from the hose, yep. Good panel for React in the middle. Yeah, that's what it was made for. We would take this, we would move this over a little bit right here. We would make it a little bigger. We'd make that a little bigger. And then we'd be like right here. And we'd keep the size, we'd maintain the size, right? Like the, oh, we're up close and personal here with a cartoon Froggy Crow. Check this out, guys. You're not gonna believe you're not gonna believe this, but. All right, now we gotta move back down here for a second because we moved this. But, we now have, boom, a wizard crow. Oh. We got that. We've got Cozy Crow in his hoodie. Just chilling. We have the Legend of Crow. Right? We got Crusader Crow. And then our original avatar. But tonight we're Froggy Crow. I gotta move this back. That's gonna mess everything up. But we're back. We're back. Whew. I'm not gonna watch. I gotta go. I gotta get a drink. I gotta walk. I gotta stretch my. Saugus, I have to stretch my legs. I'll tell you what. Find me the video. Send it to me on Discord. If you don't have the Discord, just exclamation point Discord. Oh, dude, I'm making that tomorrow. Awesome. I thought the Froggy Crow was dope. Can I get some love for the Froggy Crow? You guys, this is really comfy looking, right? Like, this makes you feel good, doesn't it? The whole thing was to give you that feel good vibe. You're like, damn, that's comfortable. In fact, if anyone wants to buy me a onesie that looks just like this and is not made of wool, I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad at all. 10 Theosis points to House Gryffindor if you did. I'm pretty sure. I'm not a priest or anything, but anyway, I'm gonna go get a drink, walk around for a minute, and then when I come back, we'll do a lazy crap react to some video that Selkus wants us to watch. So you did the same. What did you do? I'll be back. I'll be back. Okay, okay. Gotta take some ibuprofen, dude. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Ba-dum. All right, how do we do this, fellas? How do we do this? Where's this video you want me to watch? Where's the video? I take ibuprofen every day just to clear my brain fog. Yeah, you gotta be careful. It causes stomach bleeding. Gotta be real careful. Oh, where's this video, Sulcus? Where's this thing I'm supposed to watch? Bum, ba-dum, bum. I just have constant headache, man, for the last 2 weeks. Dizziness. Weird, like my body will feel like it moved when it didn't. Yeah. Videos of stuff. Videos of stuff. Site. Oh, we got an ad. Let's get rid of this ad. I don't want to be shown around. This is a ship hanger. Let me get through the ads, then pause. Make this big. Go down here. Window cap. Blah, blah, blah. Oh. Oh. Oh, I can see. Put it right there. Hello, CC Celestial One. How are you? How is you? Is you good? I hope you're good. Good. I'm glad to hear it. Welcome in. It has been requested. I'm doing okay. I've been worse. I've been better. You know, it is what it is. But it has been requested that I watch this video. So now I gotta watch the video. And I guess I gotta unmute desktop. Is that right? Nope. That didn't do it. Properties. That didn't work. Do that. What sound is coming through there? It shows there's sound coming through. What is that? Oh, it's the game. It's because the game's still making sound. How do we make the game be quiet when we're not in it? Device, audio mix, reverb, mute when in background, save. There we go.
For super fans, today I will be reviewing Path of Exile 2, a game that is actually dumb enough to listen to what players want. Look, I know, it's not Diablo 4, so why even play it? I get it, and I 100% agree with you, but I kept seeing so many of my Diablo 4 Giga Chads make the massive mistake of leaving to play Path of Exile 2. Those poor fools. Don't they know how dumb that game is? Of course they don't. How could they? But they sure will after this review. First up, we have character progression. In Diablo 4, enemies level with you, ensuring that no matter how fast you level, you don't overpower any enemy in the game.
That's the worst. That's the worst thing ever. You never get a sense of power gained when all the enemies just level with you and scale with you the whole time. That is legit the worst take you could have, period, on enemy level scaling. Super dumb. Is this a game advertised? No, this is some dude that sounds like an idiot talking trash on like my favorite game and talking good about his favorite game. I wanted his favorite game to be good. I wanted Diablo 4 to be good, but it's just not. But let's see what else he says. So a terrible take on the monster scaling. This guy's dumb.
But don't worry, because you don't need to. All the content before the endgame is stupid easy. This creates that beautiful sense of brain-dead gameplay that...
Wait, he can't be serious. This dude's not serious. Yeah, the enemies scale with you, dude, the whole way. All the way through. It's the worst. So like, all right, the way this should work is, okay, either enemies should be scaled to an area, like a specific area, like they do in MMOs, or enemies should be scaled to a certain like act, you know, some temporal connected instance, you know, right? Like in Act 1, they go from this powerful to this powerful. Act 2, you know, yada yada, right? So on and so forth, so that you can return to these areas and see how much of a gangster that you are, right? So you never get a sense of power progression. Now, I've played Diablo, you do, it's just on a much, I don't know, larger curve, and it's just not as exciting as in Path. And it's not punishing either. Like, you know, if the enemies are always scaled to you, like, where's the challenge, really? So, but this has got to be a joke. This can't be a real review. This guy can't be serious. Sulcus, is this guy serious? If he's serious, he's a moron. If he's not, he might be a genius. I don't know.
We've all come to know and love about Diablo 4. However, in Path of Exile 2, I found myself out-leveling areas, making me feel so much stronger in comparison to the mobs I was fighting, which honestly, I feel was needed. Because unlike Diablo 4, these campaign bosses actually required a little bit of thinking, which I'm definitely not used to. And unlike Diablo 4, where you can have your build online by level 30, in Path of Exile 2, you just feel like you keep getting stronger. And
yeah, it's a big joke. He's not serious.
All the way through the campaign, and even into the late endgame. You know, like a progression system. Honestly, the character progression system in Path of Exile 2 just...
Alright, no, I like this guy.
And yes, I know that in Diablo, you can decide to do any activity you want to level through prior to the endgame. While in Path of Exile 2, you have to do the on-rails campaign. But once you get to the endgame, this is where things flip for some reason. So, rather than overwhelming you with freedom and choice, the Diablo 4 team introduced war plans, which they're considering their new version of Endgame for the expansion, which basically...
Yeah, these are so bad. These things, basically, you would, like, select a sequence of events that you would partake in, and then you would get, like, greater rewards for doing them in that sequence. And it was a little more smooth than kind of running around. Like, so it was kind of cool. But that would just be like a streamlined way to play with like your friends. And then in last season when they introduced it, it didn't even operate well with your friends. So it just wasn't good. Diablo 4 is just not good, man. Like the lore is cool. I love Diablo 2. Diablo 3 was okay. The original Diablo is dope. But it's just not great. It's just not. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. They should be sorry for making it not great. I had super high expectations for it. I played the first 5 seasons, then I skipped a few. Did the what was the thing they came out with? Dude, I don't even remember the class they came out with. The Spiritborn or whatever it was, dude. Shape-shifting wannabe jungle druid witch doctor. Couldn't figure out whether it was like a witch doctor mixed with a monk. I played that. I guess that was okay, and then I played the new expansion when it came out. I played the Paladin. It's just not great. I still play D2R just to let you know. Like, I still like Diablo, just not 4.
Basically takes all the existing endgame features and puts them on rails. So you never have to suffer the burden of deciding what you actually want to do. But don't worry, this system does have a bit of variety. Each time you complete a war plan, you get a new set of random activities to do. It's like they were playing Genshin Impact or something and had the brilliant idea of, what if our endgame was also a gacha system? Sometimes players will get a string of really fun activities to do, but also sometimes we'll get complete garbage, filled with infernal horde activities that last 25 minutes and
yeah, that kept happening. I saw so many infernal horde activities the last time that I played. It was like, that's just all there was. It was like 80% of the war plan.
Reward you with half the loot you should have gotten from other activities that take like 5 minutes to do. I don't know about you, but that system definitely feels amazing, and probably is one of the most Diablo-like things I've ever experienced. Look, as a Diablo 4 superfan, I prefer my endgame to feel like jury duty, where someone else does.
Yeah, this whole thing's just this guy joking on Diablo fans, right? Sulcus, are you even there, dude? I swear, if you made me watch this. Why did you want me to watch this? He's saying true things. All right, all right.
Decides exactly what I'm doing for the day, spend most of my time waiting for it to be over, and the payment at the end is even less than it cost me to be there.
You saw that skill tree? Like, check that out, right? You would get, I mean, other than these little offshoots, like here are the skills, and then they have these little offshoots. These offshoots here, these little sub-supportive passives that you can get, like, that's cool. And it's a little bit more than like Diablo 2 gave you. But literally, you have like 5 stops on this little tree. And then once that's, I mean, that's your whole character. And then you have the Paragon board or whatever that you attach and you rotate. But even those are kind of fixed. I don't know. If they had like 3 of these and then the Paragon board, the game would be super dope. You could do so many overpowered things and like make these screen clearing builds, but you just don't really have that. Or if you do, it's always the same stuff. It's kind of boring. There's no like, I don't know, dude. There's probably 200 builds going hard and strong right now in POE2. You couldn't come up with 20 builds that were comparable to those 200 in Diablo 4. Just garbage.
Over, and the payment at the end is even less than it cost me to be there. Now, on the other hand, POE2 unfortunately makes the mistake.
I apologize for calling this guy an idiot. I thought he was serious when I first started watching the video. I didn't know that this was satire.
Of letting players choose what they want to do in the endgame. Want to farm maps for Atlas tree progression?
Actually, guy, Mr. Frosty LaRue, if you see this ever, I'd be your friend, dude. It's pretty funny.
Do that. Want to focus on abyss farming? Sure, go ahead. Feel like targeting Breach, Ritual, Delirium, Expeditions, or basically any content in the game? You can. The
Super
game
dope.
just lets you pick what sounds fun and rewards you for doing it.
How dope is that? You can literally do what you want. Oh, this is fun? Cool. And there's like 30 fun activities to pick from? Super dope. In the end game, right? And we're not even done. We're not even at 1.0 yet. Like, Path of Exile 2 is not even a complete game.
Honestly, I don't understand how they let such a dumb endgame system exist when they could have just copied Diablo 4's perfect one. I mean, who doesn't love being forced to do things you don't enjoy? For the random chance to do activities you do enjoy. Now, how does Path of Exile 2 match up against one of Diablo 4's greatest features? The ability to keep paying for the game you've already bought. Now, to be fair, Path of Exile 2 currently costs $30, which isn't even as much as a single last epoch. And
it doesn't, actually. So, all right, so here's the deal. The way that Path of Exile 2 works as far as price goes is you're paying $30, which gives you $30 worth of the in-game points currency, which you can only spend on cosmetics. You can't pay for power. And that just gives you access to the early access version of the game. The game will be 100% free on release. You're literally buying $30 worth of currency to get access to the game. And it's the dopest ARPG on the planet right now. Period.
The developers have already announced that when version 1.0 launches, the game will be completely free, which
there it is.
Is like a really dumb business model, right? Imagine spending all of your time building a game, only to let people play it without charging them another $40 every couple of years. It's
yeah, who would do that?
Hate money or something. Now, Diablo 4, on the other hand, absolutely loves money. You see, when I buy an expansion, I want more than just new content I will enjoy. I also want to make sure the poor people who didn't pay extra for the new features have an even worse time playing than they already were having. And
right.
Blizzard absolutely delivers on this.
Yeah, they do.
With the classes. If you want to play the Spiritborn, the Paladin, or the Warlock, you better have the expansions. But Blizzard doesn't.
That looks exactly like the guy that turned me into a crow. That's the dude. That's Vinny. Vinny the Wizard. Don't ever owe him money.
Stop there. They also lock entire gameplay systems behind it. Mercenaries, Runeworks, the Herodric Cube, set bonuses. You know, all the things you'd expect to be in the...
Look at that, dude. Diablo 3 in Diablo 4. Like, oh, let's recreate the magic, you know, by making it a small facet in this game. But whatever.
Base game at launch. And then we have the end game. The Dark Citadel, one of the first expansion's main selling points, and definitely not one of the worst decisions ever in ARPG history. The Kuros Undercity, Warplans, Echoing Hatreds, all safely protected behind an expansion paywall. But Blizzard wasn't done, because why stop at gameplay when you can also monetize convenience? Extra character slots? An extra stash tab? Now, I know what some POE2 players are.
And I disagree with having female characters in games that are this attractive. It's just, it's tempting to our young men, and we really need to protect their integrity, you know, and their virtue. So you just can't have women this attractive in your video games. So that's bad on Blizzard.
Thinking, wait a minute, don't you have to buy stash tabs in Path of Exile? Yes, you absolutely do. How horrible, right? Diablo 4 just gives you a stash tab for absolutely free, included with the $40 expansion. So, to recap, Diablo 4's philosophy is every gameplay feature should have its own admission fee, because if a feature is fun enough, why should everyone get to enjoy it?
They get that from WoW? Didn't WoW do that? I don't know, I think WoW did that.
While POE2's philosophy is, once the game is out, literally anyone, no matter how poor they are, can play the whole game for free. I don't know about you, but
those
just knowing
bastards.
poor people are in my game makes me want to throw up. Up next, perhaps the most troubling thing about Path of Exile 2 is how often the developers communicate with players. Major balance concerns are openly talked about and adjusted. Bugs actually get fixed. The feedback gets addressed, most of the time within a week or even the same day. As a Diablo 4 veteran, this made me uncomfortable, because I'm used to a world where issues aren't handled swiftly. We're instead told they're hearing us. Then it's revisited in a future campfire chat. After that, fix it.
We're subbing to the guy. This is solid content, dude. Yeah, dudes, I like this guy. Yeah, man. That's so like, yeah. Path of Exile 2 devs, grinding gear, super dope. They fix things really quick. They love their community. Absolutely. Blizzard only listens when like the outcome will be a terrible decision. Like when everybody was like, "Oh, loot's too hard to find. We don't know what to do. It should drop every 5 seconds." Like, you know, in like it did in Diablo 3, and they were like, "Oh, we'll make it drop 3 times as fast as it did in Diablo 3." And it was just a horrible decision. So stupid. Gear's not special, right? Like, if you don't have to work for it, where's the value, right? Effort equals value when it comes to gear in games, especially grindy games. Like, this is not a casual, it shouldn't be a casual game, but Diablo 4 is just a casual arcade game. It just sucks.
Are either placed into a seasonal roadmap as a theme or implemented as an expansion feature, but not at the launch of the expansion. Oh no, that would make too much sense. It's brought in a few weeks after launch, when we've already stopped caring about it. Another major issue I have with Path of Exile.
That's a red flag in any game. So any game that drops content, you know, later into a season or things like that, it means that there was not enough initially to maintain player base, right? And since their bottom line is selling their cosmetics and putting everything behind a paywall, you know, without a player base, they're not making consistent money. You know, they want this to, it's like a subscription model, but it's not. It's like, oh, here's a single serving thing you can buy instead of paying $19.99 a month to play our game or whatever. So you don't think that you're locked into anything like that. And so that's what they want you to do. They want you to come in, they want you to spend money on different cosmetics and outfits and things. Also charge you for a season's pass in order to actually participate in the season, you know, which would be fine if it was free, right? If the game was free and you want to put a season pass and you want to lock some cool cosmetics behind it, like give me a flaming sword made out of a griffin's body, go ahead. You know, what's up, C2 Viper? But yeah, I mean, if you're going to do that, cool. I don't know, it's just a bad model. They did a really bad job.
Exile 2 is the sheer number of viable builds. In Diablo 4,
yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier.
Protects us from choice by ensuring that only a handful of builds perform well each season. This allows us to simply copy a max roll guide and move on with our lives.
Right.
Path of Exile 2 instead gives players thousands of skill and passive combinations with seemingly endless creative build paths.
Right.
Don't get me started on that ridiculous POE2 passive skill tree. Because if you like options, this one definitely has way too many. This is just completely unacceptable. I spent...
All right, I will say that for new players, the passive tree on POE2 is insane. It's massive. It's a lot. It can be very overwhelming. But when you take the time to work on it, it's incredibly rewarding. I play lots of games, dude. All kinds of games. Nintendo games. Path of Exile 2 is probably my favorite game. I play lots of stuff, man. I don't know. All the games! You name it, I've probably played it. I played Warframe for a while. Not anymore.
Like 3 hours on my build. 3 freaking hours. Nobody should endure that. That's like a war plan, where the only activity selected is Infernal Hordes. To sum things up, after spending hundreds of hours in Path of Exile 2, I can definitely say that this is one of the worst games a Diablo 4 purist could play. Path of Exile
Agreed.
2 has too much freedom, too much meaningful progression, too many bosses, too much loot, too much content, too much literally everything. Well, that's it. I'll be returning to Diablo 4 immediately to farm those same endgame activities on the same build I've been playing for years. Bye.
Diablo 4, I say I care.
Yeah. So cool. Yeah, Diablo 4 is just, it's just an arcadey ARPG. It's not, I don't know, man. Not what I want. Sirius says, do you think it's wrong for me to want to end all my friendly relationships with Protestants and Roman Catholics? Yes. After learning about the truth that only the Eastern Orthodox Christian Church is the only true church, I just don't feel any friendly relation anymore with other denominations. Yeah, it's totally wrong, bro. So, if you truly become Orthodox and you join the Orthodox Church, you are then a beacon shining the light of Christ and the truth of the church onto others around you. And if you choose to opt out of that, then that would be a selfish endeavor. I mean, maybe for a time, like if you wanted to separate yourself from a time so that you did not receive a bunch of resistance and you didn't want everybody else's thoughts getting involved in creating some bias within yourself while you were being introduced into Orthodoxy, for sure. But I mean, look, did Jesus only talk to people that believed in him? You know, did he only encounter people that were sinless or guiltless? No, like he dealt with everyone. So we're to love everyone. We're not to participate in the world, and we're not to participate in sin, but we are to love everyone, and we are to participate in their lives. So we don't have to. We have to give up the crap doctrines. We have to give up the untrue theology, right? We have to give up the things that just aren't truly Christian, but we don't have to give up the people. Never once does Orthodoxy ask you to give up the people. So, well, I mean, you said friendly relationships. Like, I have Protestant friends. You know, I have Restorationist friends. I still talk to them. You know, I still love them. So, I mean, I don't know what you mean by give up friendly relationships. Then maybe I misunderstood what you were saying, but like, I mean, you can't commune with them, right? Like, you wouldn't go to their church and hang out and be like, what's up, yo? And you wouldn't agree if they were like, well, you know, the Eucharist is just symbolic, you know, and baptism doesn't really do anything. Like, of course you wouldn't be like, yeah, okay. You know, like, no, you wouldn't do that. Doesn't mean you got to argue with them. Did a good way of making that reaction transformative, by the way. What do you mean, dude? I don't know what that means. Thank you? Thank you. At first I thought the guy was serious. I was like, what an idiot, dude. I mean, it's pretty obvious he was being ironic, but and disingenuous. But I didn't catch it at first. I might be autistic. And you'll find, you know what's serious? You'll find that a lot of those Protestant and maybe even the Catholic relationships will kind of end themselves. Like, most people will push you away. Should we do a Minecraft series thing? People like that. I don't know, man, like 14-year-olds like that. What are you talking about? Maybe in a Minecraft series. But you'll find most Protestants, when you start expressing your Orthodox views, they, you know, especially your friends. Like my father and my brother are having trouble with me joining the Orthodox Church. Like, it's really, really bothering them. The hell is Glorp? I want to know what you meant by transformative, dude. I don't understand. Like, we just make a Minecraft world and stream us progressing and all that. You can't see Glorp? I don't know what Glorp is, dude. Did I say Glorp? What does it mean to be a friend? Do you want my personal interpretation of the word friend? Do you want Webster Dictionary's interpretation of friend? Mine. So a friend is someone that I deal with regularly, that cares for me, that I care for. Actually, I think it just needs to qualify that I care for them. I would like my friendships to be reciprocal, but I find that 99% of the time they're not. So it's someone that I take comfort in, that I have love for, that I have fostered a relationship with. No, not everyone is my friend. But there's a distinction between friend as a status that someone has relative to me and being friendly. So I care about everyone, but that doesn't mean I interact with everyone regularly. That doesn't mean I feel a closeness with them, right? It doesn't mean that we're connected on that level, but I can have friendly behavior towards them. I can act as if we have that closeness, even if we don't. And that's being friendly. I can be kind without being friendly, so they don't have to be my friend for me to care about them. So I can care about a stranger. Everyone is my neighbor. You should ask my definition of neighbor. It's much better. Everyone is your neighbor. Everyone. All of them. Oh, you actively reacted to the video, so it became transformative content there before being non-copyright claimable by law, but that content creator would never claim it either way. You know what I mean? I kind of know what you mean. So yeah, serious, I care about everyone. Not everyone is my friend. I would like to be everyone's friend. Maybe I wouldn't like to be everyone's friend. Maybe I would like to have a positive impact on everybody that I come across. Just by being Christian. Why does this feel like it's running so fast and so smooth now? I don't know, watching a React video gave me extra frames in Path of Exile 2. The devs saw it, they were like, oh yeah, this guy loves Path of Exile 2. Put him on the best server. Put him in there. Everyone is my neighbor, and therefore I must care about everyone, but I still don't understand the difference between a neighbor and a friend. Well, you have closeness with a friend. You interact with a friend. Bad Intro's my friend. We interact daily. I mean, not every day, but like most of the time. Like mostly. I listen to his issues, he listens to mine, we proffer each other advice. We're there for each other when things are troubling. Like, we're friends. You know? We're also brothers in Christ. All these words are just different levels of communion with a person. Like, our communion with God is described as a master-servant relationship, right? Like, we're subservient to God in his sovereignty, right? Like, he is the master, we're in bondage to him. And this is good, you know, like, this is great, this is the best. But with people, there are varying degrees of communion. Like in your life, you probably have the most communion with like wife or with mother, you know, and then father, and then siblings. And sometimes you have more communion with friends. I don't know. Friend means a lot of things, bro. So maybe it's a level of closeness that's not already associated with a familial position, you know, a position of direct relation, biologically speaking, or within the format of like a home. Because I know not all families are biologically connected. I use a browser extension called Better Twitch TV so I can see and use extra emotes like Glorp. Oh, I see. I think most people use either BTTV or 7TV. Yeah, I don't know much about those. Kind of a loser when it comes to that stuff, so I'll have to figure that out. But now I see. Glorp is the best emote. I'll remember that. Is it a BTTV emote? How do I enable that stuff? You know what? I'll Google it later. I'll let the AI tell me what to do. But yeah, if that's all you got to do to react to a video, then God, it's easy work. It's not even hard. Hey guys, here's what I think about what someone else thinks. It's pretty simple, I guess. I guess I was overthinking it. Yeah, I could do that. And then people in chat will say what they think, and then I'll react to what they think. Oh God. It's getting easier by the moment. It's a 7TV emote, but I can see it would be TTV. Okay. I'm learning. You're doing it, Peter. You're doing it. Dude, that's got to be a soundbite. We need that. Bad intro. Can you find that, dude? If you can find that, I'll put it on a button, dude. That's... You're doing it, Peter. Hook was such a good movie, dude. If you guys are too young or just were unfortunate and just missed out on the movie Hook with Robin Williams, do yourself a favor and go watch it. If you saw it when you were young and you like weren't super impressed because there was something wrong with you, find it and watch it again. It's probably available somewhere. Super dope movie. Man, I really hope this ibuprofen kicks in soon. This headache's gnarly, dude. This headache is not nar-nar-bo-bo, dude. What are we doing? We're trying to level up. We did level up. What's our next move on this little build thingy? Right here. 25% increased critical damage bonus if you dealt a non-critical hit recently. 50% increased critical hit chance. Done and done. My own walls get in my way all the time. Oh, wow, what happened there? Oh, that was bad. We were bad. I am not learning, bro. Turns out. Well, that's it for the depths. We messed that up. I think this is... What tier is this? I don't know. This is done. I shouldn't even still be here. I'm just killing stuff. God, what tier was this one, dude? I think it was 8 or 9. Don't know.
Speak.
Can't remember. It was all thanks to that React video. I lost it, dude. I lost my train of thought. 3 charm slots? That's cool. That map wasn't done? What do you mean, dude? There's nothing left but like, wasn't it a rune? Oh, no, we got something else on here. You're right. You're right, bro. Yeah, that's why I like having you around, dude. Anytime I miss something because I'm busy running my mouth, you're like, hey, you missed it. Like that researcher strongbox the other day. That was, you saved me on that one. That was a big deal. What are we even looking for on this one? What is that symbol? You'd think I don't even play the game as little as I know. Oh, is that what it is? Oh, okay, I see now. You're right. You're right. When you're right, and you are. You know what it was? I got off, took that break, and walked outside, and totally just lost all track. Well, here it is. This is what we're gonna do. Hello. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah, the paper bird pet's dope. I actually really like it. I am not yours. I belong to Jesus, lady. Serious, honestly, that question, I thought about it a little more. I would strongly suggest that you talk with your priest about it. You have different moral foundations epistemically. I feel like I can relate to whoever walks in with the wise becomes wise, but the companion of fools will suffer harm. I'm currently in a state where I need to learn and have to dissociate with heretical ideas. Yeah, well, that's what I said. Like, if for a time you need to draw back so that you can, you know, so that God can build a proper foundation within you, like, that's fine. I did that. I did that recently. I really only talked to Intro and a couple of other Orthodox guys. I didn't talk to anyone else for a while. And it was because I needed that time. So that's fine. So I don't disagree with that. But I mean, if ever that inclination comes from a prideful place where you're like, I'm not going to associate with non-Orthodox because of how good we are and how bad they are, or something like that, then that's a big no, dude. That's a big nuh-uh. Like, you have to understand, I'll talk to an atheist, an agnostic, a Satanist, a pagan, a Norse worshiper, whatever, bro. Like, I'll talk to whoever. I'm not going to ascribe to their beliefs, but I'm at that point where I'm not going to do that. So if you're not at that point, and you're at a point where you just need to build that foundation, then go for it. There's nothing wrong with that. What do monks do? You know? They go off and live a private life of prayer and study for a bit, you know, and, well, sometimes more than a bit. Is a Satanist your friend if you care about them, or are they your neighbor? They can be both. You can be a friend with a Satanist. You can love someone with wrong beliefs, man. People are married and are unequally yoked all the time and have different beliefs, and then, you know, one sanctifies the other after all, right? What is that? Oh, it's got to be the thing down there. Yeah, you can love someone as a neighbor and not as a friend, yeah. 100%. There's nothing to blow up here. Is that what this symbol is? I don't get it, dude. I'm out of this map. I'm out of this map. It's bugged out. Don't like it. I mean, truthfully, man, we should do all things in love. Just straight up. Rebuke someone, do it in love. Be close with someone, do it because of love, not for personal gain. Take a compliment, take it in love. Give a compliment, give it in love. Eat food given by God, provided by God, eat it in love. But you should do all things in love. Ooh, experience. So if you're going to lovingly retreat for the sake of loving God and having closer communion with him and learning a non-heretical foundation, then go for it. How would you distinguish a neighbor and a friend? Where's the line for you? I mean, a level of communion, bro. Like, if I don't talk to you, if I only talk to you once or twice a year, if I don't know anything about you, if I'm not connected with you, I mean, it's really about closeness. I don't know how to even quantify levels of closeness. Like, I could give you a bunch of arbitrary interactions, right? And ways that an individual relates to another individual, but I mean, what would that do? Bad intro is my friend. I care about him, he cares about me. We interact often. We interact in meaningful ways. I don't know how to dissect that. I mean, it is. That's what he's asking. He's asking for the, you know, really the definition, I mean, which is a semantical issue. If you want an applicable distinction between friend and neighbor, I mean, that's something you're going to have to ask a priest about. And they might be as baffled as I am by it. That's true. Words are defined by their usage. So, like, my brother will use the word rapture to talk about First Thessalonians whenever the scripture talks about being caught up, which is in reference to the first resurrection. And it's talking about those that are alive in Christ being caught up into the air with those who have died in Christ. And he'll call that rapture, but that's not what Christian theologians mean when they say rapture. When they say rapture, they're talking about this moment where the elect escape tribulation by being caught up before it happens, which is not real. It's just something that this little girl named Margaret in Scotland dreamt about, and then this dude named John Nelson Darby spread, and then it got placed as a footnote in the Scofield Bible, and then it went everywhere, and then the Left Behind series of books was written, and, you know, anyway. So, to my brother, the word rapture does not mean what it means to everybody else. And he'll say that he calls it that because of the Latin root word rapturo, or harpazo in the Greek, which is caught up. Or however you say it. I'm butchering Greek words, so don't quote me on these words. But anyway, yeah, it's all about usage, really. And we could be talking about how, like, the church uses the word over time. I'm going to put the music back on. Or we could be talking about how people use words in conversation. Or we could talk about how words are used historically. I mean, we could be... Usage means a lot of things. I haven't seen the one that steals them, but I have a cosmetic pet that will kill your pet. It's a vulture. It'll come down and, like, blow it up in a big cloud of blood, and then it'll respawn after a few seconds, your pet will. It's actually really cool. Bro, I build a character. This is my problem. I build a character. I never complete the end game. And I start itching to build another character. I'm like, this one's cool, but what else is there? I just can't help myself. I'm going to try to push this one, though, for a while. serious, not in the least to be insulting or anything, but are you like on the autism spectrum at all? Watching going around the ziggurat stealing everyone's pets and then running around in circles with like 5 different pets. Oh, it lets you like act as if they're your own for a while. That's cool, dude. I like that. Probably a little bit, dude, to be honest with you. Like when I was younger, I had trouble with some social concepts. But back then, you know, because I'm old, but back then we didn't really have that diagnosis for people. So anytime I see someone struggling with like a social concept, like friendship or whatever, I'm always like, wait a minute, is this autism? You know, so I don't take it personally. I didn't mean it as an insult. That was a realistic question. It was actual. So yeah, I probably was to some degree and probably still am. In fact, I still sometimes find myself saying like the worst possible thing at the worst possible moment and not realizing that I've said that thing. Of course, that could just be ADHD. I don't know. I definitely got stuff. I got stuff, dude, but I do have PTSD. I do have OCD. I have something called ODD, and I have ADHD. I have a lot of D's. I could have gone a lot of places with the a lot of D's comment. Not gonna do it though, but just you guys know I could have. I'm not gonna do it. It's incredibly inappropriate, but I could have, dude. I could have, bro. And I have a son. One of my sons has, well, 2 of my sons actually have autism. For those of you that don't know, I have 5 sons. I have a wife and 5 children. I'm very blessed. I have many arrows in my quiver. Thank you, God. I acted autistic when I was a kid, but I'm not autistic. Schizophrenics are often misdiagnosed at a young age with autism. Yeah. Actually, dude, that might be one of my sons, because sometimes he believes stuff that's just like, I'm like, that's not real, and you had no reason to believe that, and then like you just won't accept it sometimes. So like maybe, dude. Just want to get this kid to a doctor. It's hard to tell. A lot of these things become more evident when you're an adult. And so many of these different, you know, conditions overlap, dude. Like, all right, my PTSD, right? Like, you could be like, oh man, like if I had like a rage fit, like a bad trigger, and I like had an episode, it would probably look a lot like when an autistic person gets overwhelmed and they kind of lose their stuff, you know, and they get super aggressive and angry. So I don't know, man. It's just hard. I'm not a therapist. I'm not a psychologist. But yeah, sorry if that question was offensive, serious. I wanted to know. Thank you for answering it. Oh, thank you for the answer. Yeah, well, some people might have taken it that way, so I also appreciate you not being offended. Bad intro's definitely autistic. Where's that guy at? Where are you at, dude? Are you 6 levels deep in Barony, trying to get super good so that the next time we play one of these days, you're like, oh, Callidus, how come you're so bad at the game? Look how good I am at this game, and you're not. Is that what you're doing, bro? Are you over there setting traps, dude? Bear traps, future gaming bear traps? So you can aura farm and stuff? Is that what's happening here? I don't know, you tell me. All right, what do we got left? What do we got left? I'm sorry you have to deal with that schizophrenia, Sulcus. It's a thing. But I will say this. Oftentimes our suffering has been allowed by God to our benefit somehow, even if we can't see it. Here and there I see the benefit to my sufferings and my afflictions. But most of the time it's a mystery to me. No, they are no fun, you're right. They're the worst, because then it's like, all right, you mostly lose control. Like, it would be wrong to say that you don't have any control. That would be a lie. But, like, you mostly lose control. And maybe for a very small portion of time, you actually don't have any. But once it's over, you're left feeling guilty. And then that guilt builds up, and it actually adds to the problem. Feeling guilty and weird in social situations because of that guilt can actually fuel triggers and inflame, you know, your reactions and make it worse, which sucks, dude. Or I try to take a nap during the day. I usually get up within 5 minutes angry, then I start pacing and freaking out. Yeah. Yeah, I know that feeling. I get super mad when I don't get enough sleep or I can't sleep. But I've been dealing with it a long time. I've got a really good handle on stuff like that now, but boy, when I was younger. Because they just didn't diagnose civilians with PTSD when I was a kid anyway, and they damn sure didn't diagnose children. Everybody was like, you weren't in the military, how do you have PTSD? And it's like, all right, dude. That's where the noise comes in. Oh, I see what you're saying. Good deal. Noise can actually make mine worse, but... Ah, we lost the map. We failed. No, we got one more, right? Nope, we lost it. We lost it, dude. It's our fault. We weren't good enough. Not good enough. And by we, I mean me. Not good enough. Damn it, bro. Yeah, I really like this Froggy Crow avatar. It's super cool. I need more ideas for more dope avies. Gotta keep that noise running, gotta listen to people talking and keep my mind off thinking. I understand. I get it, bro. I get it. I will do my best. I run my mouth a good bit, dude, so you probably get you know, get a healthy dose of noise here. So I'm glad you found your way here. I'm glad you found us. What level is this? This is 7. Let's check a 7 through the roof, dude. Let's just like see how badass we can handle a 7. Area has patches. Why is it always chilled ground, dude? No matter what you do. I'm just more introverted, so I don't really have any friends. Maybe that's why I don't really get the difference. I know that I'm outside of the church because I was raised in false denominations. That's okay, dude. You're going in, right? Like you're doing the things. So like I don't want to do the savannah. I don't like the savannah. I throw the children around maps right back in the stash every time. Really? No, I'm running them, dog. We out here running them, dog. Give me that mirror. Yeah, let's see if I'm as strong as I pretend. Weird guy. Do a bunch of tests tomorrow. I hope we find out why I feel like crap. And I hope it's something fixable. You guys pray for that for me, please. You don't have to do it right now. Just remember me in your prayers. My doctor thinks my iron's probably low again and that I should probably stay on iron supplementation. So let's hope it's something simple like that. Something fixable, bro. We gotta keep chasing mirrors, don't we? Yeah, we do. Every time I get chilled ground or temp change, go straight in the stash, never to be used. Well, why do you stash it? Like, if you're not gonna use it, I mean, you know, like, why not just, like, I don't know, sell it for an alk or something. Might be some guy out there like me that's just masochistic and is like, give me the chilled grounds and the temporal chains, bro. Look how slow I am. Super dope. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do, man, when it comes out on what's the game called? It's a super unique ARPG and it looks like a one shot and done kind of thing. It isn't in 1.0 yet. Give me a second and I'll read that, dude. Oh, God. Oh, damn it, dude. My sister's anemic. She ran out of prescription iron tablets once. So she bought iron, but she didn't know about the different types. Supplements having different bioavailabilities and nearly died overdosing on iron. Yeah. So over the counter, I've taken iron biglycinate. The one that they usually prescribe is ferrous iron sulfate, ferrous sulfate. Well, we failed that one. Garbage. All right, where's the thing, dude? Unique. Do. Lightning, fire. That's all we have. What's the name of the unique charm that does the ice, dude? The freezing.
Speak. Choose what you need.
I don't care about that. Nascent hope. Okay. Nascent hope, thawing charm. Yeah, baby. They want a whole ass divine for this thing? Why? Does it have levels? No, they're all level 12. Corrupted. Oh, you got one? You got one, big dog? Cause I think I have a divine. I have 3 divines, bro. I can buy it. I'm never gonna get rich in this game, dude. You're gonna do all that, big homie.
What is it?
Boom, boom. House and Dex. Oh, man. Doriani. Hello, buddy. Let's see them sparks. Ooh. Alright, how do I accept trades? That's right. Boom. Oh, unidentified too? Look at you, bro. Let's do it. Alright, what do we got? Grants immunity to freeze. Used when you become frozen. 24% chance to gain a charge when you kill an enemy. Energy shield recharge starts on use. Now, do I do anything to it? Nah, just leave it. Dope, dude. Thank you, thank you. Super dope. Let me show you the other pet, the one that I was talking about, the this one here, the carrion raptor pet. Super dope. Like, if there's another pet out, like, is boom, just destroys it, dude. Just equip it. It's just nice for any build using energy shield. Yeah, man, that's big W's, dude. You're the man. You're the man, Sulcus. Yeah, dude. And you can do that to any pet. Like if you had a pet out, I could do it. Like you see that skill down there on my hotbar for A? That's literally the pet. Look at these gambling goblins, dude. Gobbly gamblies. Look at that, a Gellid staff. Little gamblies. Extra damage is cold. Oh, that might that might turn out good. Nope. 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 Garbage, garbage. Money. Did you link it? Bum 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 bum. No. All right, let's see. Soul Pillar chiming staff. No, I'm not a catechumen yet. I'm still an inquirer. Serious. I'm gonna start classes not today, not next Wednesday, but the following Wednesday, and then I'll be going to classes every 2 weeks. All right, 44% damage, extra cold, lightning. Dang, +7 all lightning is dope. 43% increased crit. Yep. 89% increased mana regen, dude. +1 to all levels of spell skills. 30% increased spell damage. That's pretty good, man. I wish I had more spell damage on it, but all those levels to lightning makes up for it. Yeah, it's really nice. But serious, make no mistake, I have, God showed me what church to go to, and I will be Orthodox until I die, once they let me in, or if God tells me to go somewhere else. And I don't mean like I think maybe God wants me to do something different. No, dude, like it's gonna have to be significant. Dun, dun. Wait, let's see what we can cut for if we use that perfect. It was only one did because no one's going Spark this season, it looks like. Well, people are kind of tired. Spark's one that, like, there are a shit ton of builds in Path of Exile too. Just straight up. I go Frostwall. How do I look at what Dahummy wants me to go with? There's usually like a thing, but I guess I'll have to look at a in-build guide. I don't want to look at a guide, dude. But I'm not smart enough to do this stuff myself yet. Do-do-do. 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 We want Frostwall with what, dude? Cooldown recovery 2. Let's see what we got. What do we have on Frostwall right now? Whoa. Whoa. Spell Cascade. Magnified Area. Cooldown Recovery 2 is what we need. Considered Casting. And we need an Icicle. So we can absolutely hit that guy. Because Frostwall is a big one, dude. So we need Icicle and we need to upgrade the cooldown. The Spark Stabs are super cheap this season, especially maybe they all want Wands and Focuses, though, for some extra. Yes, maybe. That might be right. You might be right. You probably are. I bet you are. Why is this not letting me cut? Why is it not letting me cut for this? Show recommended. Icicle. Ice crystals created by supporting skills have 50% less life. Oh, that's big. That's big, dude. That's super freaking big. All right, one of the biggest problems is like when you try to break the ice walls, they're just so damn tanky, you know what I mean? All right, it went right into it. Now we need... Boom, 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 ba-doom, ba-doom. Why can't we do that one? It just requires dex. What do I need on the robe? Yeah, but I've only got... Hold on. Hold on, dude. Where did Icicle go, bro? Oh yeah, Frost Wall. Right. Cooldown Recovery 1. Maybe we gotta cut a number 2. With that one absent, which would be really dumb because you don't have to do that with anything else. Where's the wall? There it is. There it is, boom. Alright, super dope. Alright, what do I need on it? Well, I gotta have at least 48 spirit to run my current spirit stuff. If I lose spirit, I'm done. I got 392 ES, and I need fire and cold res. I don't care about the bleeding. So spirit, fire, cold, and high energy shield, dude. That's really it.
Hey, listen.
Hey, Sleepy, I guess. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How's it going? Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Boom, boom, whoa, whoa. Oh, now what should it have? Like what, you know, if I were to go by the build or whatever. Spirit, max life, and ward. Yeah, so it doesn't really matter. It's kind of a filler piece, like whatever you need. It's like a whatever you need kind of thing, dog. I got people following me. I don't even see them in chat or nothing. I don't think my metrics are updating properly. Bum 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 bum. Froggy Crow Man, here for your entertainment. Dun, 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 dun. Finding that level of spirit with a high ES is probably going to be a pain, dude. I wouldn't advise it. Dun, dun, dun. Character effect. Put it on just the arm. What's the difference? I actually kind of like that better. Dun, dun. I'm not even using power charges. Oh, what's up, bro? Whoa. What's poppin', dude? Oh, I see. Alright, what you got here? 701. 50 to spirit. Gangster, dude. Gangster. Bam. How did you do that? That's really good. What's our ES now? 2100, dude. Pretty sick. Yeah, well, thank you, man. I was doing pretty good. You know? You gotta give it to me, bro. I was hanging in there. Alright, let me stash this one. I'll sell it for a div or two later. That spirit makes it worth a div or two, I think. All right, let's see how gangster this makes us. It's an 8. It's a 9. Let's try an 11. We'll see if we're man enough. Boom. Here we go. AS is low and I'm at 4,500 right now. Really? I don't know how to get mine up that high, dude. I think what it is to make this thing viable, you don't get to take any ES nodes in the tree. I think that's kind of the thing. Druid has like 9k, my monk has 13. Dang, bro. Dang, you're some kind of gangster. You some kind of gangster, Salkus, bro? Alright, so those walls are going down a lot faster now. Look at that. That increases our damage output. Just them popping more often. It also improves our mobility, right? Because now we can actually not seal ourselves in. Like we can use it as an attack, as a detonatable. Look at that. That's beautiful. And that cooldown recovery too has given us more of them. Yeah, it's just a lot better. And that ES is a lot better too. Thank you, dude. That's dope. Without hitting those nodes that, like, you know, modify and augment the amount of ES you have, I guess I could use jewels, and that's probably what I'm supposed to do. And that's probably where I'm lacking, honestly. There's probably things I can do. I know there's things I can do that I haven't done. Whatever, it makes the journey fun, figuring these things out little bit by bit. At least for me. Because I gotta have content to stream anyway, that's the whole point, right? I always make sure my sapphires have 20% ES on them. Yeah. That's what I need to be doing. What am I even... Do I even have any? I got... Boop, 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 boop. Soul Breath Sapphire. 5% increased cold. 17% increased curse. 17% increased chill duration and elemental damage. And I think that's the only jewel socket I have. And then I've got one coming up over here. And that's it. That's the whole thing. That's the whole thing, big dog. It's empty, but I haven't got to it yet. It's over here. I haven't got that far. I'm gonna start heading to it though. But I'm supposed to jack up the curses on this build, the curse magnitude, and I haven't done that. So I'll probably do that and double activation delay of curses before I get into all that, because that's what's left is more curse magnitude stuff. I guess I could go this way and grab the jewel slot. Yeah, actually, for damage output, I should go this way, grab the jewel slot, and come up to crit. And once I get the crit, then I should go up to here. And then we'll finish all this stuff off last. Right. I don't think I got all the passives, dude. Now I'm missing a skill book from somewhere in the campaign. I've only got 20 weapon set points. It's supposed to be 22, right? Look at that wall performing now. My goodness. So there's not much more to it. Yeah, it's coming up soon. That's right. And honestly, I could do better in that other one. I mean, that other one only gives me 17% elemental and then some curse stuff. I need to get rid of the... Let's get rid of that thing so we lose that skill so I can pick things up when I want. And what level are we now? We're 77. I can probably upgrade my skill gems now. Right? That's more damage too. I don't know why I haven't done that. Just cruising along, not paying attention, you know? Slow leveling like some kind of gangster. Yeah, those walls blowing up is the whole thing. I was so crippled by not being able to detonate them. One more. Look at that, man. Beautiful. See how it works on this boss. Need to charge those up more. In the interim, just freezing. Now I'm having trouble building the walls up. No wonder that cooldown recovery too is important. I'm learning, man. That felt cool, dude. I sat him up, dude. Wait, that was an 11. I'm a lot stronger. Big improvement. Where's the, it's up there. I'm closer right now than I would be. Dun, dun. What was Homie talking about? What was Pebble talking about? Movement speed was tied to what with casting? Oh gosh. Dude, full confession, I've never maxed out a character in POE2. In like all my 1,200 hours or something. Isn't that something? Isn't that wild? If somebody stabilized that breach, dog. It was me. I stabilized it. That's beautiful when all those explode, dude. Act. That's Mars attacks. Did you guys know that? You knew that. You knew the act. All right. What do we got? 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 Let's see. All right, throw that in. Throw that in. Genuinely don't care about that. Dude, I haven't even been looking at the jewels I've been picking up. I've just been like stashing them. Minions and spell. Offering. Max energy shield. Area of effect for curses. Increased magnitude of elements you inflict. Wait, this is better than... I think that might be better than the one that I have on. Faster start of energy. Let's look at it. Whoa! What just happened? What did we do? That's our sign, dude. We're calling it there. The game crashed out completely. I didn't even have a driver error. That was wild. Well... whatever. Sulcus, thank you for the help, man. Oh, is that what it was? Oh, I thought it was some hoodoo. Here, I'll start it back up. I was like, what the hell's happening here? Maybe that's what it was. Maybe you teleporting in tweaked it out. It's all good. We're okay. We're okay. We're all right. We're all right. I think we're all right. Minions, cold. What does the build call for? Like, what homeboy do? Magnitude of elements, increased area of effect, crit damage bonus, crit hit chance for skills. Faster energy shield, damage while shapeshifted. Time lost sapphire. Small passive skills and radius also grant damage penetrates 1 to 2% cold. Notable passive skills and radius also grant 5 to 10% increased critical damage. And radius also grant 3 to 7 increased critical hit chance for spells. So we need time lost sapphire. Okay. So actually, where's the magnitude one? Oh. There it is. Dude, so when you use currency on these things, magnitude. No. No. Area. Can it gain additional element threshold equal to 8% of maximum? Yes. Okay, so let's see. Let's just experiment here. Max energy shield, freeze threshold. So then you have to regal it, right? Then you would regal it. And then you would exalt it. Just the one time. Further magnitude, elements. Start of energy shield, shield duration, elemental damage. Same thing here. Boom. Okay. What was I give a 6% increase? Alright, I get how these work now. Flammability magnitude. Nobody gives a shit about that. 6%, 11%, 6%. So these just aren't good. Yeah, it was odd, dude. I blame me. It was probably my fault. Whatever. Do we never run around our hideout? We never run around and look at all this cool stuff that we put together. I've seen some hideouts, dude, that are just decorated so awesome. This is the coolest hideout. Check out that Titan, dude. Look at that. Really freaking cool. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna call it. We started a little late. I'm pretty tired. I gotta be up early to go do all those labs in the morning, but you guys are awesome. Yeah, Sulcus, you too, man. Thank you for the help, and I appreciate everybody hanging out. Thanks for the first you know what we need to do real quick before we go? Let's duplicate this scene, call it JS Big. Let's duplicate the scene and let's get rid of chat. Remove it. Does that remove it here? Nope, just there. Dope. And we'll do this. And we'll just get a lot bigger. We'll just be big as hell on the screen. We'll just be gigantic like that. And just talk. And then we'll find a different background for it. But anyway. What up, Pebbles? I was just about to get off, dog. You're late, bro. Where were you, bro? Yeah, you like it? You like you like Froggy Crow, bro? That's cool, right? That's good, dude. Like, it feels cozy. Like, you kind of want to, like, snuggle up with a warm blanket and, like, you know? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we're just gonna call it for the evening. Do some more streaming tomorrow. I gotta get some labs done at the dock tomorrow, but I appreciate you stopping by anyway, bro. Sulcus, I appreciate the help today, man. That we're primed for some higher tier mapping manana, dude. So, but God bless you guys, man. I appreciate y'all. If nobody else appreciates you, I do. You know? But tomorrow we'll get at it again, and maybe we'll do an earlier stream during the day too. I bet, dude. But regardless, we'll be on tomorrow night. But God bless you guys. Love you guys. You guys are awesome. You guys will be in my prayers. Keep me in yours. Hell yeah. Later, boys. Later, nerds.